Hey everyone, welcome back to Ragtag Stacking. In today's video, I want to talk about some silver and gold figures that came out from a particular mint. Now, I have talked about some figures already in the past couple of weeks. The Perth Mint recently came out talking about record sales for their gold and silver, and I do like picking up a lot of their products. I have a couple of quarter-ounce gold kangaroos. Some kangaroos. These ones milk spot quite a bit, so I don't like picking those up as much as I do with the kookaburras and koalas. I like the look, especially the new 22 ones of the kangaroos and koalas. They look very nice. I touched on the U.S. Mint briefly. I did just recently pick up a gold eagle for the first time in my collection. These do come with extra taxes up here in Canada, so I don't buy them often. But I did recently just do a video talking about January's sales figures for these silver eagles, and they are their highest since I believe it was 2017. And yeah, that was right around 5 million sold just in the month of January for the eagles. And the maple leafs, I live up in Canada, and so I do like picking up the maple leafs. But Canadian Mint really doesn't give too many updates on their mint numbers. You know what I mean? They will release it, but I haven't seen too much talking about gold or silver maples like I have been seeing with the U.S. Mint, the Perth Mint, and what I want to talk about today, which is the Royal Mint. They did have, I saw this article talking about gold and silver has been surging, and for the Royal Mint, it's especially been surging with foreign investors. There has been a lot of international investors flocking to the Royal Mint. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump onto the computer, and it's going to go over the article, and it will kind of tell you some of the reasons why the Royal Mint has been receiving such a boost from international clients. And you can see that with their surge in sales for gold and silver. Okay, so this is the article here, and the title is "The Royal Mint Reports Gold and Silver Surge from International Investors in Q4 2021. So it says international customers flocked to the Royal Mint in Q4 2021 as investors sought out gold and silver to help offset continuing market uncertainty. Now I got to go back just a little bit here. I love the look of these Britannia gold bars. For my 1 ounce purchases, I do have a maple coin that's on its way, but I would like to get a 1 ounce gold Britannia coin, a 1 ounce Britannia bar, and a 1 ounce Royal Canadian Mint bar. So I'm not looking at picking up 1 ounce products every month or so. Probably once a year I'll get a 1 ounce to go with my fractional. But that's in my to-do list or my bucket list for 1 ounce products. I'd love to get those 4 specific products as my first. But getting back down into this topic here, it says sales to non-UK B2B customers increased by 92% in Q4 of 2021. And this is interesting here. It says the U.S. was the fastest growing market for the Royal Mint, with the 1 ounce gold Britannia proving the most popular product for American investors. So that statement, I'm not quite sure if they must mean the most popular for American investors outside of American coins, because I do still believe that the American Gold Eagle the amount of people buying American Gold Eagles in America are probably going to be more than the Gold Britannia, but I can 100% believe that if you're tracking what Americans are buying outside of America, then yeah, I can see the 1 ounce Gold Britannia being the most popular among them. Maple Leafs would be close too. Obviously, we share a border. It's a beautiful coin. But the Gold Britannia, it seems to be like the benchmark of gold coins now, with all of the security features they added into it, with those wavy lines and the padlock. I have plenty of silver Britannias with the new security features. I have a couple of gold, but not the full 1 ounce big boy. I have a couple of the 10th and the quarter ounce ones that you saw in that little intro. But continuing on here, it's not too long of an article. I always leave a link in the description to the articles I talk about, but this one isn't too long. It says the Royal Mint saw significant demand for gold and silver from international markets, achieving record sales in America as investors flocked for Britannia bars and coins. The British manufacturer, with a 111-year history of working with precious metals, observed a 14.4% increase of sales from international markets, including the UK, compared to the same period the year before. The Royal Mint has been growing its footprint internationally over the last 2 years, and the US has seen the biggest growth in terms of gold, with sales of gold increasing by 96% in the fourth quarter compared to last fourth quarter. And silver has also been in a buying frenzy in markets such as mainland Europe, where silver has increased 342% versus last year following Brexit and continued uncertainty. In the UK, it is the primary producer of gold and silver bars and coins, with gold sales experiencing an 84% increase year over year. So yes, it does make sense that the Britannia would be one of the more popular coins in the world. And as I said there, it's growing and growing in the American market too. It seems to be a coin that a lot of people like to get there because, you know, it is cheaper. It is a lot cheaper than some of the other coins that you'll get. And it's just the top-notch security features they have on there makes it a very secure and beautiful coin to add to your stack. And you won't have to worry too much about counterfeiting because, as I said, a lot of these security features will be very, very tough to counterfeit. Unfortunately, there's silver Britannias. They still have the milk spotting issues, I find. I have seen some videos of people talking about their 2022 purchases, and I have seen some people in my comments saying that they've had some pretty good luck with the 2022 so far. But all of the 2021s that I received came in spotless, and then just over the past year, every single one ended up turning with milk spots on both sides of the coin. So I do hope that they get that figured out. And then this last part here, it says, Nick Bokit, head of bullion sales at the Royal Mint, said, we are famous in the UK for making coins and bars from precious metals, and over recent years we've focused on appealing to international markets too. The Royal Mint represents trust, security, and quality, which have seen investors in markets such as the US and Germany look to add our bullion products to their portfolio as a safe haven asset. Global precious metals continues to experience a buying frenzy, with retail buying increasing to record levels in markets such as Europe and the US, showing that the retail investor is concerned over the progress of the global economy recovering as everything continues to go on with what we're experiencing. So yeah, it was a very short article. I basically touched on everything that was in it. But like I said previously, I do leave all the links in the description to the articles that I talk about. There you go. That was the article that I wanted to talk about. And yeah, it does make sense after reading through the article there that a lot of people would be looking to pick up the gold Britannias. They said that it is the most popular coin with Americans. And again, I have to assume they mean outside of these states, because I do know that a lot of the American stackers, they do like picking up those gold eagles and even the gold buffaloes as well, if they want to go for that 4/9 style gold. But as far as going outside of the states and looking at some other countries and other mints, it does make sense that the Royal Mint with their beautiful Britannias would be popular there. And yeah, I do love the look of it. Like I said, this was recently supplanted on the top of my gold list with the Proof Libertad I bought last year. So this was the reigning king of my favorite gold coin in my stack for the longest time, or queen if you want to call that, with the Britannia on there. But yeah, the Proof Libertad unfortunately took its #1 spot, but that doesn't take away from the overall beauty of this coin. And like I always said before, I love that they put the security features on here and actually had it serve a purpose on the coin and help with the design. And it's still aesthetically pleasing and a beautiful coin, and the security features are part of that. It's not like the Sunshine Mint where, yeah, they do have an authenticator, but it just makes their coins look ugly. But let me know what you guys think. I'd like to know if you guys have been contributing to their sales numbers at the Royal Mint, if you've been picking up some Britannias, whether them silver or gold. And I do know that a lot of you pick up both, just like I do. But either way, I would like to hear from you if you're a fan of the Royal Mint and you've been picking up, or if you have been steering clear. I haven't come across too many people that have been avoiding the Royal Mint altogether. As I said, the milk spots do make sense for the silver. But as far as the gold, there really isn't too much of a downside with these Britannias. They are one of the most beautiful and well-secured coins in the world. So either way, I'd like to hear from you. But yes, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you come back for the next one. Thank you.